Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the immunoglobulins. So in this topic we will cover the structure of the immunoglobulins, type of the immunoglobulins and the functions of the immunoglobulins. So let's start our today's topic with the structures of the immunoglobulins. Immunoglobulins are the gamma globulins and there are the 5 types of the antibodies. There are the 2 light heavy chains and the 2 the light chains. Then if we see on its structure, there are the 2 regions. One is the variable region and one is the constant region. Variable region is denoted by V and constant region is denoted by C. So if there are the 5 types of the heavy chains, that are the gamma, alpha, mu, lambda and the sufficient. And if we look onto the light chain, there are the 2 regions, that is the lambda and the coefficient. So if we look onto the structure, there are the 2 regions. The wavy part is the variable region of the light chain and the other part is the constant region of the light chain on the lower side. So if we look onto the heavy chain, there are the 4 regions. The distal end is the variable heavy region and the further there are the 3 other parts, so it is divided into the 4 parts, that are the constant regions of the heavy chain as numbered as the V1, and there is the CH1, CH2 and the CH3. These are the 4 regions of the heavy chain. So further if we look onto the constant regions, they have the specific binding properties and they confer different properties to bind to the different cells, such as the immunoglobulin E, IgE binds to the mast cells. So next if we look onto the variable regions, the variable regions determine that which type of antigen will bind to the which type of the antibody. So it is a specific type of the antigen antibody reactions. Further if we see, both of the heavy chains are interconnected, are bound with the disulfide bond. Similarly, the light and the heavy chains are also bound with the disulfide bond with each other. Our next topic is the types of the immunoglobulins. There are the 5 types of the immunoglobulins. So first one is the IgG, IgA, IgG, IgM, IgE and IgD. That is simply named as gamed. So we can remember this or recall this by a simple word, gamed. First type is the IgG. So if you look onto the characteristics of the IgG, so this is the most abundant, and 80% of this immunoglobulin is present in our body. Next one is, this is a single unit, means it is a monomer type of the immunoglobulin. Next one is this molecular weight, which is 1,50,000, and it can easily cross blood vessel and the placenta. So this is the cause of the humoral immunity that is created in the babies and the other organisms that are newly born. So it is mainly responsible for of the humoral immunity. Next one is it acts mainly by complement mediated destruction of the foreign cells. This is the mechanism of the IgG immunoglobulin. And immunoglobulin G consists of the heavy chain, which is a type of the gamma. Next topic is the immunoglobulin A. This is a single unit or the dimer. Dimer means there are the 2 heavy chains that are interconnected with a J chain. So if you look on its molecular weight, it is 1,60,000. Next one is mainly present in the body secretions like the saliva, tears and the sweat. So the colostrum is rich in Ig, immunoglobulin A. It also prevents an antigen or the foreign substances to enter into the body cells or the body organs. Next one is the immunoglobulin M. It contains the heavy chain of the mu type and it is the largest immunoglobulin. It contains 5 Y-shaped units joined by the J chains. It cannot cross the bloodstream or the placenta. First antibody to be produced against the foreign particle that enters into the body, and it is most effective one against the antigens that enter into the body. Its molecular weight is 900,000 and it is the largest immunoglobulin present in the body. Next type is the IgE. It contains the heavy chain of the epsilon type. It is a monomer and it is present in the minute quantities in the body. So it is raised in the persons that have the allergies. As we have already discussed that it binds to the mast cells. So after binding to the mast cell, it releases the histamine. Its molecular weight is 1,90,000. Next one is the immunoglobulin D. It contains the delta type of the heavy chain. Its molecular weight is 1,80,000 and it is a monomer, means single unit. It is present in the low concentration in the body and there is no significant role but present on the surface of the B cells. It is postulated on the B cell receptors. Our next topic is the functions of immunoglobulins. What are the functions of the immunoglobulins? There are the three main functions of the antibodies and the immunoglobulins. First one is the preventing pathogens from entering or damaging cells by binding to them. Next one is the stimulating removal of the pathogens by macrophages and other cells by coating the pathogen. And third one is the triggering destruction of the pathogens by stimulating other immune responses. These are the three main functions of the immunoglobulins, and if we look onto the other function, they act as a critical part of the immune response by specifically recognizing and binding to particular antigens such as bacteria or viruses and aiding in their destruction. This was a brief intro about the immunoglobulins, their type, structure and the functions that we discussed today. If you have any kind of queries, you can contact us through our mail or you can comment under the video. Kindly share, like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.